Hello everyone, welcome to Haley Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Gemini. What does Gemini need to know? We've got a major shift in energy, and I knew that was going to come after that supermoon. Ooh, it's coming in with a bang. Let's have a look. Gemini, look at that building. Ooh, someone here's definitely feeling inspired to build, to put in effort. Someone's been working out. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, we got a person taking decisive action here. Wow. This person's been thinking things through. They're taking decisive action. They want to communicate. They feel inspired to take action. This person's got, oh, this is an offer opportunity. Ooh, this is someone taking a leap of faith. This is someone who's kind of ready to take that risk. Is it yourself, Gemini? See a little Aries energy. Maybe you're connected to this person, but it's all about desire, attraction. Oh my goodness. One more card. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we got some Aquarius energy. This is about being in alignment. This is someone ready to take a leap of faith. They're ready to risk it all. They're inspired. I wouldn't even be surprised this is someone who's been working out. You could work with this person, but it's about building. They're inspired to build. They're taking decisive action. This is the cup coming in. The emotions overflow. It's a fresh new start, an opportunity. But I do see someone here. It's about things being real. It's about someone being themselves, like the reality of the situation. So the star is releasing, but it's also an energy of someone's hopes and dreams, what they desire. And what I'm feeling is, it is about things being real. It's about being yourself, showing, this is someone about to show you who they are. Okay? Yeah, they're a lot more emotional than you probably think if you know who this is. This is going to be quite the energy. Let's take a look at the Eight of Pentacles. Look at that. This person's determined to succeed. So I feel this is someone, it could be a person who, maybe what they do for a living, maybe they work on vehicles, but it's about building, and it's all about building. This person's determined to succeed. They feel inspired. There's an attraction. So I do think this is someone who's been doing a lot of thinking, and it could be someone who put on the brakes at some point. They may have backed out or just backed off a little, but it's a person who's very much in control of their emotions. Yeah, but they're going to take decisive action here. See, their cup overflows with emotion. They're trying to control them. And I'm going to tell you, whenever this person gets close to you, they literally almost lose control of their feelings, because there is desire and attraction. Now, Gemini, if it's yourself, you could be dealing with an Aries or somebody with Aquarius energy. See, it's all about taking that risk, the leap of faith. But this is about going down this path. It's creating transformation. Ooh. Ace of Wands energy. Yeah. See, it's, ooh, this person. Oh my goodness. Yeah. It has to do with loyalty. It has to do with someone's lifestyle, the way they conduct themselves. So someone who has faith, they're determined to succeed. I do see an energy of a reason to celebrate, or somebody's home, something to do with a home. This is someone who, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody just contacts you, hey, I'm close, I'm coming by. I get that vibe. Someone who's rather spontaneous. But what it is a person here who, you're about to see this person, the real them. Okay? That's what I feel. And they are taking a leap of faith. Tell me about this Knight of Swords. Yeah, this is someone who's learned something. They've been doing a lot of thinking. Very analytical. I do see Libra or Gemini or Aquarius here. So you can flip the energies. I'm just going to read it the way it flows. So this is someone who's been analyzing and thinking. Now, it could be someone who kind of put on the brakes. See, they come across as emotionally unavailable. But they may be feeling that way about yourself, because the cup overflows with emotion. Little Cancer energy, someone who's often hard on the outside, a little soft on the inside. See, whenever this person gets close to you, it's almost like emotionally they put on the brakes. There's so much desire and attraction. They know they need to take decisive action. They've thought this through long and hard. But yeah, it's about when they get close to you, how they feel, the spark, the desire to connect. Let's have a look at this Ace of Cups. Yeah, they're manifesting. See, everything they desire. This is interesting. Gemini, you've likely manifested this if you are the feminine, but if you are the masculine, you're the one doing this, because this is about getting close to someone. Yeah. There's a connection here. I can already see it. It's about making the connection and how they feel when they get close to you. Yeah. This is someone who feels like they have everything they need. See, pre-manifesting, preparing emotionally. This is somebody who it's like if you're around this person or things that may have happened between you, they literally put on the brakes emotionally. They don't want to look like a fool. And underneath this is a very masculine energy. Yeah, I can see this person's energy. I mean, their cup overflows with emotion, but they try not to get emotionally invested, or they come across that way. But this is someone preparing themselves, pre-manifesting. See the emotion? This is someone who can't stop themselves anymore. They need to take this leap of faith. But I feel if you are that feminine, oh yeah, see, crushing someone who longs for love. This is the energies of people who often love someone for a long time and they never reveal it. They come across as cold and emotionally unavailable. It's often someone who's been hurt a lot. They're often skeptical, but you can see they've thought this through. So it's sort of like rethinking a situation. But they are manifesting and preparing themselves emotionally. See, this is someone who, I gotta tell you, it's like soon as this person gets close to you, this is how they feel. They just put on the brakes emotionally. That's all it is. It's not like, they may have at some point. Now they're taking decisive action. Yeah, so much desire. Yeah, look at the energy. This is about being bold and being confident. See, they're very masculine, just like I said. They don't like to reveal all that emotional stuff. They don't want to look like a fool. This is someone so longs for love and a real connection. Yeah, the things you have in common too. See, getting together, doing things together. Some of you spent time with this person already. But this is a person who's very masculine. And when they want something, they generally go after it. But then when they get close to someone and they get that emotion flows, I mean, the attraction and the desire, they're manifesting what they desire. Some Libra energy. See, it's about harmony between two people. The harmony, something is just right. But yet this person, it's like they're afraid to connect emotionally. And likely because they've been hurt. But this is a person who's an overthinker. Tell me about this King of Swords. Yeah, see, it's about going on a date, asking someone out. See, when they get close. As soon as they get close, they just about lose it. There's so much desire, but they're so masculine. Now, some of you could have multiple here. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't really see it a lot. It's more about this person's energy. Now, they could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sag. I do see Aries. I see Libra. But I wonder if you have one of these energies in your chart and you're the feminine, it's all about someone showing you who they really are. Emotionally unavailable. But I think this is someone who knows different. I do. They know. They know when someone's attracted to them. They have experience. But I do think you're going to have to make a choice if you have two. And I got to tell you, one of these people is they're very attractive. They probably get a lot of attention. But I got to tell you, whenever they get close to you, they literally lose it. That's where they emotionally put on the brakes. Now, it could be because of how you're, I don't know if when you're looking at each other here. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. Queen of Wands. Some of you have these energies if you are the feminine. You see, this is about letting them take the lead. And that's what I feel some of you are doing. You're letting them take the lead over to you. But there is this, there's this desire that you're manifesting. Their cup overflows with emotion. It's somebody who doesn't want to reveal that. They don't want to look like they're weak or, a fool. They don't want to look like a fool, but it's like both of you. And it's you're kind of mirroring each other a little bit here because you're manifesting. It is all energy of harmony. See, there's something that's so just right between you, but yet it's like you both act like you're not available. It's giving someone, it's how you perceive things to be. It's perception. Coming across as emotionally unavailable. Yeah, but you're very attracted to each other. Look, we got the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands and the King and Queen of Swords. But look at all the emotion. Where's all the emotion? There's a lot of passion, a lot of attraction. This person literally gets overwhelmed. Their cup overflows with emotion. This person knows what they need to do, what's expected. But it's like a person who, it's like they don't want to lose control of their emotions. And that's what it is. It's not like they put on the brakes all the time and run away. It's, for some of you, they have done that. But I can feel it's more about the emotional energy. They're trying to control them. And they can't, and that's why when they get close to you, when they're alone with you. Tell me about the King of Wands. See, this is all about two people taking a leap of faith. See, the things that are being learned is to look before you leap. But it's telling me about how you look at each other. It's like devoid of emotion. But yet there's so much desire. Yeah, it's all about long-term stability, feeling safe. Yeah, it's all about being real, being yourselves. So when you're around each other, you have a hard time being yourselves because of this attraction and desire. So it's about just be you. Just be you. Okay? Whatever energy you feel in that moment, living in the moment. Because it's about taking a leap of faith and going for it. Because this person is having a hard time controlling their emotions. And it's like when they get close, right? When they're alone with you. Have you been alone with this person? Yeah. Tell me about the Four of Wands. See, it's all about building the foundation. See, it's all about building the foundation. It hasn't been built yet. It's something that hasn't grown. Because when you're around each other, you're not acting like yourselves. You're not being yourselves. You have to be yourself. Just be yourself. And they feel they're doing the same thing. You're mirroring. Tell me about this. Tell me about justice. See the harmony between you. They see you as someone who's just right for them too. See someone, and it's about letting this person know you're open and available. If they look at you, don't look away. And I did see this in another reading. This one's coming across different because of that desire and attraction. See, when you're alone, it's about making a commitment, but this is coming after the fact. And they definitely want to get you alone. This is someone who wants you all to themselves. But I do feel this is someone who's never made a commitment. And that's what it's about. You're about to receive that. They want to build with you. See, they want to build. It's about putting in effort. This person, it's an energy of being aware of how you are when you're close to each other. See, once this person lays the foundation and builds a commitment, this is where things are going to change. It's all about feeling safe. See, feeling safe. Long-term stability. They know that this person sees a partner that they could build with you. Tell me about the Chariot. They can't stop thinking, and it's someone who keeps doing the same thing over and over again. It's like you're thinking about each other. It could be on and off, but whatever has happened here between you, this person is really, and I do see this work. See, this is somebody kind of, I feel, preparing without realizing it. Everything they do has to do with you, and probably vice versa. But it's about breaking free from what's holding them back. See, they're constantly holding themselves back. It's like they convince themselves you're not right for them, but they know you are, and likely vice versa. But that, very masculine. See, someone who manifests what they desire. And I feel like this is both of you becoming very much aware. There's a lot of attraction and desire. So I don't know if this is someone who you spend time with here and there or what. Or how things have played out, because it's about reflecting how things play out. And it's like you both end up feeling a bit like a fool because you're not really revealing your true selves, because the star's about revealing yourself. See, the feelings are mutual. There's passion, desire, attraction for stability. And I think both of you know you would make a wonderful couple. Tell me more about, see, it's all about going on a date. Now, I wonder if this is someone you've been on a date with them. If you've had a date with someone, I got to tell you, the closer they got to you, the more, I mean, this is why they put on the brakes. It's what's holding them back. King of Swords. Oh, they're so full of emotion. Oh my gosh. And I mean, I can feel this building inside this person. How they feel, so emotional, so full of love. They have a lot of love to give, but it's like they're kind of closed off. So if you had a date with this person, and it's likely, I feel, they want to come in and ask you out, or you've already had a date. I don't know. But there was no foundation, no commitment. But it's like everything this person does has to do with you. Believe it or not. And I feel vice versa. You're not showing your true selves. When you're around each other, you're not being yourselves. See, funny, youthful, playful, just living in the moment, enjoying that time, you know. And I do feel there, for some of you, there's been times like that. But then this, I think of both of you, it's like you're doing the same things over and over. This person thinks about you all the time. Everything they do revolves around you. And they're so full of love and emotion. Tell me about the Queen of... See, this is a person who looks like they're unavailable, unattainable, not really available. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. See, it's curiosity, learning. See, there's something here, shining a light on it. What is holding these two people back? They need to offer you up the cup. This is someone who probably just needs to tell you how they feel, because it's like you're not ready to take a risk. You may have taken a risk and then felt like a fool, but it's more like not wanting to feel that way. Who's going to take the risk? And this foundation needs to be laid. See, making a commitment, going on a date, and build the foundation. But it's really important to be yourself, because it's like when you're around each other, you're not. And this is about shining a light. See, there's so much curiosity. I think you think about each other. You want to know what each other's up to all the time. But it's like everything you both do is because of this each other. And it's funny, I would expect to see the King and Queen of Pentacles here. This is someone who wants to make you a priority. See, love a priority, being emotionally available. They know. I think this person is aware of the way they behave. If you've had a date, and I do think some of you've dated, if you haven't, they're going to. Yeah. Let's have a look at the Fool here. Yeah. See, it's a person who moves very slow. So there is some Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. See, planning, preparing, hoping. It's about looking to see if the coast is clear, see if it's safe. They don't want to look like a fool. But this is a person here. I mean, I gotta tell you, this is like the strangest reading. And I do feel it's two people who appear unemotionally available when you're around each other. But, I mean, tell me about this Knight of Pentacles. See, there's that massive epiphany. How this person feels. This person, they don't want to lose control of their emotions. They don't want to look like a fool. Very masculine, you know. Oh, you know, don't share feelings that way. We don't wear our heart on their sleeve. They're about to take a risk. I think you're going to be absolutely shocked at what this person has to say. Yeah, you can see they want to know what you're up to, who you're with, everything you're doing. So this is an opportunity. They're going to take this opportunity. It's telling you to take this. And I do feel it's going to be a little uncomfortable. I kind of get that vibe. Because it's like you get around each other and you start to get kind of like in your heads. And it's like, and you can have deep conversations. I feel like you've had some very deep conversations with this person. If you haven't, you're certainly going to. But this is about balancing head and heart. This is about following the heart. This person holds back, and it's about looking at what's holding them back. Because one of you's got to take a leap of faith. And I do think that some of you've done this with this person already, but they never make a commitment. But I think I think you're going to be shocked at what this person has to say. They are definitely someone who's going to make a commitment here. And it is about just being together too. Yeah. See, putting in effort, building. See, the excitement's building. I think when the two of you are around you, it's like this, they can hardly stand being around you, but they don't want to be away from you. Crazy. The Tower. Yeah. See, it's energy of breaking free. This person's looking at what is holding me back. They need to break free from what's holding them back and free themselves from that. Because it is about planning, preparing, hoping for the best. So this is about falling in love, but yet they keep holding back. What are the chains that are holding this person back? And I think it's because you're not being yourself if you are the feminine energy here. Coming across as emotionally unavailable. See, they're so curious. They want to know everything about you. You know, when they're at work, they think about you nonstop. When they're at home, they think about you nonstop. And that's why I feel everything that you guys do, it's almost like you're doing it for the other person. But yeah, I mean, you're attracted to each other big time. Tell me about this long-term stability. Yeah, this person, see, leveling up to Emperor status, the things that have been holding them back. They do work. They are a lot of work, no play. This person's just one of those people. They're always busy doing things, right? And I feel that's both of you. I feel like you're very, very similar. But it's all about what's been holding them back. And I do think this person's figuring it out here. Yeah. It is about working together, you know, but it's about building. The excitement builds. This person's not going to hold back anymore. Look, there it is. Victory, truth. Victory and truth. Seeing truth in the situation, what they hope to achieve. But if nobody makes a move, nothing grows. And that's why they need to make some kind of a commitment. Emperor is someone who's totally leveled up. See, they're mastering all these energies. This is someone who's dated a lot of people. Nothing ever goes the distance. But when it comes to the feminine energy here, see, this is someone who wants someone. They desire them. And it builds and it builds and it builds. And then when you do spend time together, they're always holding back. Yeah, look at that. See, they're becoming more self-aware. See, it's about self-aware of missing a magical opportunity. And I'm going to tell you, that goes for both people here. Because you are mirroring each other, because you can see the duplicate cards. See, it's about missing opportunity, but it's just someone going, aha, becoming more self-aware of what's holding them back. But it's when you're together. I mean, there's just, this is pretty big. This is like one of those great big loves. I think this is someone who's probably, if this is something where, you know, the same thing keeps happening with this person, they know they need to break free from this, the chains, whatever's holding them back. And it's not because, and I do think like it's this feeling like you're not their type, but you are. You're very much the same. In fact, there's harmony between you. And I do think some of you, for this energy, when you have been together, it's playful, youthful, you know, but you're not being yourselves. And that's what I feel. It's about being more flirty, playful, youthful. It's like they want to flirt, they want to be playful, but they hold back. I think it's both of you. These, yeah, look at, it's all about new. See, they're becoming self-aware. They're seeing clearly. They see clearly. They need to communicate clearly. And I quite honestly, and we just went through that supermoon, and now there's a lot of clarity. It's almost like it just clears the air, you know? But it's about starting it. And if you are someone who's starting something new, because this person hasn't made any commitment, I'm going to tell you, they are needing to make that move. Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, it's just, sometimes I feel sad when I see this kind of energy of people. They don't even know what's holding them back. But it is that realization and becoming self-aware. When this person's around you, they're always happy, but yet they hold it back. So they're manifesting all this. This is becoming an emperor. It's about overcoming. What is this person going to do? They're going to start it, put it that way. They want to connect. It's like when you look at each other, and I did kind of see this, when you look at each other, there's not a lot of emotion. They're trying to make a connection. So if this person looks at you, do not look away. And I seen this in another reading. So it was Scorpio, I think, or Cancer. I can't remember now. But it's about when they look at you, they try to make a connection. They're trying to connect. So this person kind of has this feeling that you're not really that interested, especially after a period of time. But this is the clarity. And I do think this person's going to be communicating. And it's about connecting and making the connection. And that's what it is. See, there's a lot of interest. And I do think this person realizes that they may be not showing you they're invested emotionally, that they're interested. Because these are unemotional energies. And yet look at this person. See, it's all about showing interest, investing. It's an energy of being a little more patient too. But that Page of Swords is here. They want, whenever you're not around them, they want to know everything you're up to. Everything this person does seems to be planning, preparing for you, but nothing has ever grown. Now they want this to grow. And they become an emperor too. Yeah, they're stable financially. And I feel they, more than likely, maybe they felt they couldn't provide. I mean, it could be their ego got in the way. Because they're seeing, but they see this. It's like you look at each other and there's like nothing there. Hello, nobody's home. But there is a connection. Don't look away. This person has been planning and preparing. And I'm going to tell you, everything they do is because of you. So take care. I wish you the best. This is like the energies coming out this week are driving me crazy. There's so much excitement building. Like it's building and building. It's very internal, but it's about breaking free and making a move and taking the lead. And they aren't generally afraid of taking the lead. It's not that. It's just when they're around you. It's like, it's almost like it's out of control. Their emotions get out of control, and you're just not being yourselves. They're grounding themselves. They're learning to ground themselves. But they're planning and preparing. See, this is somebody, and it could be too where they didn't feel prepared. Very macho, very masculine. They have to be able to provide. This is somebody who would never, let a feminine energy provide. They do see that because they see a partnership. Yeah. But they're breaking free. They want to connect. And it's about making the connection. Don't look away. See, maybe they look away. Somebody's looking away. I think it's both of you. It's like you look at each other in the face, and then it's like, no one's home all of a sudden. Well, somebody's home. See, interesting. I wouldn't be surprised if this is one of those people who just kind of, hey, are you home? And they just show up. Because I do see spontaneous. So now this person, and it could have something to do with that. See the shock, surprise. But I think you're going to be very surprised what this person's done, what they've accomplished. And it's all about you. Take care. Bye for now.